Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Shinu and today I want to share with you my journey of choosing the perfect camera for my YouTube channel. Alright, so just a preface, I'm a musician and the majority of my work involves videography, mainly content creation and shooting for my personal needs. So everything that I'm going to talk in this video about the camera would be keeping in mind my nature of work. So previously I was using Canon 77D for shooting all my videos, but then that was a DSLR camera, good for taking pictures, and it's been a while I've been wanting to shift to a mirrorless camera. So let me briefly tell you about all the cameras that I considered and what made me choose this camera over the others. The first camera that I had on my list was Fujifilm X-T4. The color sense on that camera was breathtakingly amazing and I seriously considered buying it. But then moving from an APS-C sensor to another APS-C sensor was something that was not making any sense to me. The second camera I gave a serious thought was Canon's R6, but that camera, for its price and the overheating issue, was not as refined as the next camera I had on my list, and it was Lumix S5. Full frame, 24.2 megapixel, 4K 60-bit internal recording, 4K 24, 25, 30 FPS at 422 10-bit, 6K external raw output, anamorphic shooting options, and that amazing gimbal style IBIS. What more can you ask for? And for the price, this thing was a steal. I'm not exaggerating, my YouTube and my browser history is filled with reviews on this camera. And that's how extensively I studied Lumix S5. This was the camera I almost bought. But then I had one last camera I considered, and it was Sony a7S III. But can I really buy that monster for its price? I don't think so. I don't have that kind of money with me. Enters Sony's latest iteration, the Sony a7 IV. 33 megapixel full frame BSI CMOS sensor, full width oversampled 4K from 7K up to 30 FPS, 4K 60p from 4.6K in Super 35 APS-C mode. Now it is the battle between these two giants. So I will quickly tell you some of the factors that made me decide Sony a7 IV over Panasonic Lumix S5. The kind of content that I create, I really don't need 120 FPS for that. And 4K 60 crop is something that I totally can live with. Again, both cameras offered me that. I prefer the color science of Lumix S5 over a7 IV. Image stabilization, do I need to even talk about that? Panasonic smokes Sony. You practically don't need a gimbal for Panasonic. That is how good the IBIS is. For low light performance, both of them are equally good. Lumix S5 can record as long as you have space in your SD card without any issues of overheating. However, a7 IV has some bad rep for getting overheated. Well, in my case, I record most of my videos in a very controlled environment, and whenever I'm going outdoors for recording, I don't need to record myself for more than 30 minutes. So again, both the cameras work fine for me. And that brings us to the cliffhanger, the deciding factor, the autofocus.
But before that, let's quickly